Hi everyone, and welcome to Mind Chronicles. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's essential for every woman to understand: the menstrual cycle. Whether you're planning a family, struggling with irregularities, or just want to feel more in tune with your body, understanding how your cycle works is truly empowering. We'll break down the science behind it all, from the different phases and their accompanying hormonal shifts to common irregularities, ways to track ovulation, and the key hormones that orchestrate this intricate process. Let's get started. Let's start by understanding the four main phases of your menstrual cycle. First, we have the menstrual phase, which is typically what we think of as our period. This phase usually lasts about 3 to 7 days, and it's when your uterine lining sheds, resulting in menstrual bleeding. Next comes the follicular phase, which overlaps with the menstrual phase. It starts on day 1 of your period and lasts until ovulation. During this phase, the hormone FSH, or follicle-stimulating hormone, increases, stimulating the growth of follicles in your ovaries. One of these follicles will eventually mature and release an egg. The ovulation phase is next, a short but crucial window that typically occurs around day 14 in a 28-day cycle. This is when the mature egg is released from the ovary, ready for fertilization. You might notice a slight rise in body temperature and changes in cervical mucus during this time. Finally, we have the luteal phase, which starts after ovulation and lasts until your next period begins. During this phase, the follicle that released the egg transforms into the corpus luteum, which produces progesterone, a hormone essential for supporting a potential pregnancy. If fertilization doesn't occur, hormone levels drop, and the uterine lining begins to shed, leading to the start of a new cycle. Ovulation is the cornerstone of fertility. As we discussed, ovulation typically occurs around day 14 in a 28-day cycle. But it's important to remember that every woman is different, and cycle lengths can vary. The fertile window, which is the time when pregnancy is possible, spans about 6 days, including the 5 days leading up to ovulation, and the day of ovulation itself. This is because sperm can survive inside the female reproductive tract for up to 5 days. Understanding your fertile window is crucial if you're trying to conceive. Tracking your cycle and looking out for signs of ovulation can help you pinpoint those fertile days. Chapter 3. Navigating menstrual irregularities. While the ideal menstrual cycle is often described as a predictable 28-day cycle, the reality is that many women experience irregularities. These can manifest in various ways, such as unusually short or long cycles, heavy or painful periods, or even missed periods altogether. Several factors can contribute to these irregularities, including hormonal imbalances, underlying medical conditions like PCOS or endometriosis, stress, significant weight fluctuations, and certain medications. If you're experiencing persistent irregularities, it's crucial to consult with your healthcare provider. They can help determine the underlying cause and recommend appropriate management strategies. Chapter 4. Taking charge: how to track ovulation. Tracking your ovulation can be incredibly useful, whether you're planning a pregnancy or simply want to understand your body better. There are several methods you can use, each with its own pros and cons. One common method is tracking your basal body temperature, or BBT. Your BBT slightly rises after ovulation due to the hormone progesterone. By taking your temperature every morning before getting out of bed and charting it, you can identify a pattern and pinpoint your ovulation day. Another method is monitoring your cervical mucus. As you approach ovulation, your cervical mucus changes in consistency, becoming clear, slippery, and stretchy, resembling raw egg whites. This change indicates fertile mucus that helps sperm travel to the egg. Lastly, ovulation predictor kits are available over the counter and work by detecting the surge in luteinizing hormone, or LH, that occurs before ovulation. Chapter 5. The Hormone Orchestra. Understanding the key players. The menstrual cycle is a symphony of hormonal interactions, with several key players working together to orchestrate the entire process. Estrogen, often considered the female hormone, plays a vital role in follicle development and the thickening of the uterine lining. It also contributes to the changes in cervical mucus we discussed earlier. Estrogen levels typically peak just before ovulation. Progesterone, another crucial hormone, is primarily produced by the corpus luteum after ovulation. It prepares the uterine lining for implantation and helps maintain a pregnancy if fertilization occurs. follicle-stimulating hormone, or FSH, and luteinizing hormone, or LH, both produced by the pituitary gland in the brain, are essential for ovulation. FSH stimulates follicle growth, while LH triggers the release of the mature egg from the ovary. Understanding the menstrual cycle is a journey of self-discovery. When we understand how our bodies work, we're empowered to make informed decisions about our reproductive health, from family planning to recognizing potential issues. Remember, every woman's cycle is unique, and what's considered normal can vary widely. The most important thing is to listen to your body and seek guidance from your healthcare provider if you have any concerns. Thank you for joining me on Mind Chronicles. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more informative content, and share this knowledge with the women in your life.